Hello everyone, and now welcome to game 2 in the series between Liquid Snute and Empire Beasty here on Antigua Shipyard. Beasty spawning as the orange Terran player here at the 5 o'clock position. Meanwhile, Snute spawning as the blue Zerg. Zerg versus Terran here on Antigua Shipyard. Should be a very, very interesting matchup once more. Game 1, just a sight to behold how well Snute was able to play the game and control the pace of the game from the start. You can take a look here. Snute not doing anything too crazy, perhaps knowing that he can take a game in macro and not going to be going for any crazy 7 or 10 pool antics. Meanwhile, Beasty already making a move across the field with his own SCV, and I'm not 100% sure the version of the map. There is gold mineral patches here in the center, so perhaps this is the BattleNet version. But if this is the BattleNet version, then it is forced cross spawns. SCV now going to be placing a proxy barracks over here by the destructible wall, and we are going to see another SCV make its way over as well. So Empire's Beasty now going to be doing the crazy antics. But the Overlord will be able to come into play and quickly scout all of this out. Will Snute be placing down a spawning pool here? I gotta believe so. If he does not place down a spawning pool, this is going to be a very, very quick game, as Snute is going to have a difficult time defending against this proxy 2-racks. Overlord still coming into position here. You can see Hatchery is now coming into play, and the Overlords still making that slow trek across the field. Now, some of the players, or sometimes people ask me, why were Overlords given such a faster movement speed in the beginning portion of the game, from 0.45 to 0.59? That's actually a fairly significant upgrade, and the real reason is that the maps are also significantly larger. If you guys remembered the maps during the Wings of Liberty beta, Metalopolis, Lost Temple, those were all very, very small maps compared to the size of this map here. Because of that, because of the size variation on the maps, the Overlords couldn't reach their targets in time. Overlord now doing a quick flyby, doesn't see anything, and the question he has to ask himself is, was that perhaps either a proxy 2-racks, or was it a fast command center? No real sign as of yet. As a drone, did it spot anything? No, it hasn't. SCVs now coming into play. Are we going to perhaps see some bunkers? And one bunker is already down. A second bunker will not be able to be finished. As you can see, the Marines are now trying to fight in here. All right, without those bunkers here, the Marines are still engaging against multiple drones, doing a good job taking them down one at a time. There are still 2 Marines left, 1 Marine left here, as a new Marine now making its way in from the rear. Is it going to be enough? This 1 Marine, Zerglings now coming out as the Zerglings are trying to make their way down. This proxy 2-racks, if this bunker was placed down here, those Marines would have been able to fire from a very, very safe distance. A little bit of a miscue by Beasty, as Beasty now is going to face a world of hurt. He's going to be dealing with a lot more Zerglings and an unfinished bunker. Beasty is pretty much falling flat in terms of his harassment. If the bunker had gone down here and the Marines were in position to shoot, it would force a queen from the high ground onto the low ground before any true damage was dealt. Now these Marines have to be very careful. They're trying to corral, trying to get some of these Zerglings as they are running halfway across the map. Supply depots are being added, and you can see Beasty doing a very good job of walling off here. Zerglings are now going to try to engage, and here you go. You can see the Marines and the Zerglings, both sides flanking, both sides engaging. But there are enough Marines where they are stutter stepping, and because these Zerglings do not have metabolic boosted speed, the Marines can actually stutter step, run a little bit, and then continue firing. We see 11 SCVs versus 15 drones, but it is off of 2 bases each. 4 drones still being trained at a time. Beasty still coming in with an all-in attack now, and this is pretty much all Beasty can afford to do. One last SCV being brought over, perhaps holding some lucky minerals in this fight. More Marines are still being added here. Are we seeing another mule? Yes, another mule has been called down. More Marines being added here, as the Marines are going to be the Marines and also these SCVs are going to be making the walk up the ramp. Oh, this is a problem. Snute does not have any Zerglings. There is absolutely nothing except for one spine crawler here on the ramp. And here you go. SCVs coming over. Spine crawler taking a lot of damage already. Down it goes as the SCVs are all being brought over here. Zerglings now trying to be added. Drones getting taken down as the SCVs are now being brought over once more. How many Marines are there? There are 10 Marines as the SCVs are engaging. The SCVs are trying to mine and then move around back and forth some more. All the Marines, where have they gone? There is only 3 left here as more Marines are still trying to be added. Drones. Beasty down to 12 supply. Is it going to be enough? I do not believe so. The bunker is not going to finish in time. And there is the well-deserved, well-played Beasty losing game 2 in this series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.